got.
You are now watching Xpert's Corner on the DML Network.
Welcome into the DML Network and another episode of Xpert's Corner. It's your boy Xpert, and I got a special guest with me today. It's the OG, Mr. ShopMaster himself, a.k.a. Keith Grinding. What's going on, Shop?
Not much, man. How y'all doing?
Man, we are doing good. So glad that I could get you on the show.
Yeah,
and for those people that have been living under a rock that don't know who ShopMaster is, tell us a little bit about you, how long you've been in this gaming community, and what you're involved with as we start looking ahead to Madden 19.
All right, so, man, it all started in Madden 2003. That's when it all started. I created a website. EA reached out to me, said, hey, we like your website. We like the amount of people you got on your website. We want to fly you down so you could take a look at Madden 04 with Vic on the cover. And I actually thought somebody was lying, and I didn't answer. And so another guy that I knew that owned Madden Mania had reached out to me. He said, hey, EA sent you an invite to come down. You never responded. And I was like, oh man, I thought somebody on my site was playing a joke on me. So no, I wasn't going to respond. So eventually I responded, they flew me down. But back then it was all about promoting the game for them. They wanted me to come down, take a look at the game, go back and tell my community, yo, this game is great. Here's what's in the game and stuff. So I've been going down to EA ever since then, ever since 2003. So we talking over, 15 years now. I've been going down to EA. And so I'm an EA Sports game changer. I provide feedback on the game, especially CFM. That's my heart and soul right there. So that's where I've been. You can find me on ShopMaster on Twitter. That's where I'm at the most. And I love CFM, and the mode has so much potential, and I'm just trying to get it there.
Yeah, and guys, you got to hit him up on Twitter. Shop is always active. He'll always respond. Maybe not right away, but he'll definitely get back with you. Loves to chop it up with guys that are for the CFM community. Yeah, and you also have a website. Go ahead and talk about your CFM website as well.
All right, so I do have a CFM website, cfmmovement.com. Basically, it's just where you can post your ideas about CFM. It helps me gather feedback for the devs and EA. Also allows you to list your top things that you like as far as CFM, what you want CFM, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's just come to the site, check it out, see if you like it.
No doubt, a great asset for the CFM community. You guys got to check that out. But we're going to get into our topics. And topic number one is your Twitch grind. Shop, man, I see you are busy. You are busy. And you're not just Twitching Madden. You got several things that you're working on Twitch. What does it take to get that grind going as far as the Twitch game is? Because it does take so much of your time.
Yeah, I think, look, I tell everybody, it's all about consistency. But you got to have that balance at home too. Look, a lot of us older guys, I know your audience is older, like yourself and myself, and we have families. So we got kids, we got wives, we got living girlfriends, and you got to have that balance. And so the most important thing I tell people is, yo, you got to get your girl involved. You got to get her on. You got to get her in the game plan. You got to let her know, hey, look, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to grind this Twitch. And this is what it's going to take. It's going to take for me to be consistent and be streaming every day or every other day. And the second thing I will say is come up with a schedule. If you come up with a schedule, that's one thing I'm still struggling with right now is coming up with a schedule, a consistent schedule to do my stuff. And I not only do Madden, like you say, sometimes, I'll play Fortnite and get demolished. Actually, tonight, I'm actually going to be streaming some Extinction, which is a new game that just came out. So I love playing games. Sports games is my main thing, but I can't get into MLB The Show. I got to be honest with you. I can't get into baseball right now, and I know that sucks, but I bought MLB The Show the last 2 years, and I found myself only playing it for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then that was it. So I decided not to buy it this year.
It's a good game, Shaw. You may think about trying it out.
I know it is. I'm good friends with my man Ramon Russell, and he's doing a great job over there with the game. But man, I just can't get into baseball right now.
All right, so are we gonna see God of War on your Twitch channel?
Yes, definitely. As soon as it comes out, I will be streaming the whole thing on the Twitch channel. I love God of War. Played all the God of Wars. Beat them all. So I'm really looking forward to this one as well.
Yeah, this one looks like it's going to be filthy from the jump. I cannot wait. All right, one more thing about Twitch. You talked about schedule. What's another thing for these guys that are trying to get into this Twitch game that is one of the hardest things for them to do besides the consistency and having that schedule? What's the hardest thing when you first started Twitch out?
I think the hardest thing is just creating your persona, your Twitch persona. You know, some people like to be themselves on Twitch, like me. Some people like to have a persona on Twitch that's sort of a little bit different from their ordinary self. You know, they're more, outward, they're more boisterous and stuff like that. You got to find your niche and your voice. Yeah. You got to find your voice. People want to watch someone who's enjoying the game. So if Madden is making you rage, then again, some people like watching people who rage.
Yeah.
So I can't even front on that, but most people like watching somebody who's good at the game that they're playing and somebody who's enjoying the game that they're playing. No
doubt. Great tips from ShopMaster. Just your Twitch grind is crazy. I got mad respect for that because it does take so much time. And you are really consistent with it. Maybe not every day, but you at least every other day.
Yeah.
And that takes a lot of commitment. And like you talked about, especially with your family commitment, they got to be on board with it because happy wife means happy life. So we know that.
That's definitely happy wife, happy life. That I go by that rule consistently. Like,
no
if
doubt.
my wife's happy, then I can play games all I want. She's good.
All right. Next topic, and this is the big one. I see you posting a lot of hashtag Save Madden 19. Mm-hmm. What is Save Madden 19? I know the homie W. Shout out to the homie W. Got T-shirts out with Save Madden 19. Y'all hit up the homie W on Twitter. He'll show you where you get his shirt. But what is Save Madden 19 to you, Shop?
So, just to give you some perspective, I got it from W as well. W and I talked about, the state of Madden and how it needs to be better. So I definitely bought in and was like, yo, I love this hashtag Save Madden 19. But it's all about making sure the things that we want in Madden gets put in the game. And whether it's CFM stuff or the competitive guys getting their stuff or, whatever your passion is when it comes to Madden, Save Madden 19 is your way to say, yo, this is what I need to save Madden 19. Because there's a lot of people out there who are just fed up with the game, who are like, yo, if it doesn't get better than this, then, I'm going to have to give it up. But to me, it gets better every year. Madden 17 was better than Madden 16. Madden 18 was better than Madden 17 to me. So we just need to find that consistency and keep it going. Keep the stuff like that, and don't overlook the fact that these EA guys, the developers, they watch all of this stuff. So they'll have like hashtag CFM movement. And they'll say, okay, bring up everything for hashtag CFM movement. And I went down there last year, and one of the EA guys pulled me aside and said, yo, Shop, you creating that hashtag CFM movement, like that did a lot for CFM, and it getting more attention in 17, not 18, but in 17 when I created it. Because I think I created it in Madden at the end of Madden 16. And he said, yo, we pull up the numbers and like there's a lot of stuff behind it. So he said, keep doing it. So those hashtags, like they might seem like it's nothing, you know, CFM Nation, you know, CFM Movement, Save Madden 19, just use it. Just use it to express yourself when it comes to Madden and what you feel will save Madden. Like if they had that one thing in there, what would you have in there to save Madden for you? What would you have in there?
For Xpert, what I want, my biggest concern with Madden, especially in the CFM community, is I am not a fan of the free agency system. I cannot stand the point system, not one bit. They got to get rid of it because you got guys that are just bidding to outbid you. Where it needs to be, hey, does that guy fit your scheme? Does he want to come play for you? And it's kind of like if we remember NCAA, when you were going after a recruit, you had to attack that recruit with certain things. Hey, it's close to home, education, playing time, coaching style, whatever it is. Right. And I'd like to see some of that stuff for Madden 19 in the CFM. But I'm with you. Listen, I've had concerns with Madden 18. I had concerns with Madden 17. I had concerns with Madden 16. But they're not going to be able to fix every single one of our concerns. That's impossible. That we asking them to hang the moon. But I love to save Madden 19 because, especially with two different guys. You're really a CFM guy, where W is more on that competitive side, and it's not about us versus them. And that's what I love about this is this coming together, both sides of the coin, because they're not going to stop Mutt. It's never going to end.
No, they're not.
CF franchise guys, Mutt is here to stay. It makes way too much money and puts EA way too big on the map. I mean, guys, if you own an NFL network and you a video game, why would you stop that?
Right.
But they're also not going to stop franchise mode. So we got to find a way to come together. So,
and to be honest, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but to be honest with you, you know, the better Mutt is, the more money it gets, the more money they can put into the game, not only into Mutt, but also into other areas of the game. And I will say this, some of my ideas for CFM come straight from Mutt. Like, we need a compare tool like Mutt has to be able to compare one player to another when we're trying to decide who we should start. I hate going from one player card and then backing out and then going to the other player card. Okay, hold on. What was his speed? Let me go back. No, hold on. What was his acceleration? Like, I need that side-by-side comparison.
Yeah.
The other thing that I would love to take from Mutt is the chemistries. I would love to. I think if you add chemistries into Mutt, not only does it changes your free agency because guys won't be looking at the same player. They want somebody that's going to fit their chemistry. When you go to draft, everybody's not trying to get that same person. Like, it might come down to two guys, but one guy fits your system. One guy is a power run guy, and the other guy is a zone blocking guy or something like that. And you might say, okay, you know what? I'm going to go with this guy because this guy fits my chemistry and he makes my line better. There needs to be more immersion like that in the game where we can, because just adding chemistry will change everything. It will change the draft. It will change free agency. It will change just how you focus on players. If you have an offensive line that's been together for a long time, I think that should also be factored into how well they play on the field. There's a lot of things that we could take from Mutt and put it in CFM. So I know a lot of CFM guys are like, I hate Mutt. I can't stand Mutt. It's because of Mutt that we don't have this, and they don't care about us. But I don't like that because I think Madden is Madden. If you're a Madden player, then it's okay to not play Mutt and play CFM. That's fine, but don't blame Mutt for all the CFM woes because it's not true.
Yeah, and we can't blame those guys. You know, that it's just another part of the game. And Mutt was born out of how popular CFM was. Mutt came out of that. So it's just another game mode, kind of like Long Shot, just another game mode where if you don't like it, don't play it.
Right.
But yeah, let's not attack those guys because those guys are doing some big things. You know, Problem and Skimbo and W and all those guys that are big in the Mutt community, they're doing really big things with their Twitch game. You know, they're out and about on Twitter, and so that's a good thing. All right, so in Madden 19, should they get rid of confidence in CFM?
Look, I'm gonna give you a little secret. When they introduced confidence, man, you should have saw my face when they brought me down to EA and they were like, "Oh, so we got this new thing that we're working on, and it's confidence." And I'm just like, "What?" I went through all of my pages, and I'm trying. Hold on, I don't remember anybody saying anything about they need to add confidence to CFM. I was like, "Where'd y'all get this feedback from? There are so many other things that you needed to have. Where's our draft board? Where's this and where's that?" At the time, and they were like, "No, confidence is something that we really want to put in. They need to get rid of it. They need to get rid of it. Just get rid of confidence." Like, I don't want to go on a tear, but confidence was probably one of the worst additions to CFM. I hate it. It also doesn't help teams that are struggling to get back in it, and then teams that are winning, it just makes their team way better. So, and I understand there's only like a 4-point barrier, but still, that when everybody has a +4, your team is so much better. So they need to get rid of it.
Okay, shout out to homie PX1. See, I'm not the only one that says confidence is a scrap. Get rid of that. It's a horrible part of CFM because yes, you may have a 4-point swing positive, but you may play a guy that's got a -2 against his team, and before you know it, you know, a 4-12 team, there's part of the reason they're 4-12 is because that confidence is not helping their guys. I want to scrap it. Okay,
and there's no way to like build up the confidence.
That's it
for everybody. It'd be different if like at mid-season or on your bye week, you said, "You know what? We want to put all of our training on confidence for the whole team," and it bumps them up 4 points or something in confidence.
Right.
Like, that they should do that.
Or have a true practice mode where you can gain confidence in your practice mode. And I think that's kind of what the conversation that PX1 and I had on our first episode of Experts Corner was. Maybe not scrap it, but they gotta fix it. It can't be the same way. All right, one more question about Save Madden 19. All right, Shop. One thing you wanted to see in Madden 19. I know you can't give no secrets away about the new game, but one thing you want to see in CFM that you think has to change.
The app. Change the app. I want to be able to do everything through the app that I could do on my console except for play the games. I should be able to draft. I should be able to sim training. I should be able to negotiate with players. I should be able to set my depth chart. Like everything that I can do on the console, I want to just come to the console and play the game.
Yeah.
And that's it. While I'm at work, I want to be like this. All right, I got this guy coming up. Let me scout him real quick. Let me check out his what plays he likes to run. That's another thing. I want scouting to be more in depth. I want videos. Give me a video of his last 5 scoring drives. All of the scoring drives. I think they have that capability. It's just a matter of putting it in there.
Wow, that's big. Could you imagine? You know how many guys miss a draft because they not at home when it's time to draft?
Yeah.
And we got guys buying PS Vitas trying to get Wi-Fi connection to get a draft in. That would be huge.
So it's so funny. I just learned about that app. There's an app called RPlay, which allows you to access your PS4 over the internet. Like you don't even need to be in the same house or anything. So like I'm at work today actually, doing my training and stuff, because and it's crystal clear. I love the app. Now it costs. Does it cost $12? Yes, it costs $12. But like I told EA, I said if you create an app that does everything, you could charge $5, and I don't think anybody would have a problem with it. I don't think anybody would have a problem with it.
You might have one or two guys. You know how the Twitter world could be, but there'll be a lot of there'll be a lot of commissioners of CFM leagues that would jump all over that.
Yeah, all the commissioners would have it, but even users who are in 3 to 4 different franchises would jump at the shot to have an app that does everything that they need to do and pay $5. Just $5? That's it? Come on, we drop like I don't know. I know I'm speaking to people. I know people are going to hear this and say, "No, we shouldn't pay for anything. That should automatically be put in there." Look, people got to get paid. And that developers have to get paid. And guess what? These developers, they don't get paid as much as you think they get paid. Yeah. So add that $5. I look, personally, I would drop $15. Yeah. Drop an extra $15 for an app that did everything except play the game.
Yeah, hit your boy Xpert up if you can't get the $5. Let me know. I try and help you out, man.
Let me tell you something. I would donate $5 to a bunch of people if you just get this app.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, guys, that is Save Madden 19. Make sure y'all check out Dubby and ShopMaster on Twitter and use the hashtag Save Madden 19 with respect when we use that hashtag to see if we can't help Madden 19 get back to its prominence, which I have no doubt they're working on it. They're trying to give us the best game possible. No way they want to go through what they went through in Madden 18.
No.
Let's move on to the most fun topic of the show, and it's Fortnite. Now, I saw you send a tweet out the other day and said, "Come watch my stream. The worst Fortnite player ever."
Worst.
Shop, do you have a win in Fortnite?
No. I have a win in groups. I have a win in squads. I have a win in duos. The highest I placed in solos was top 3. I placed third. I placed third in solos maybe 4 or 5 times. Yo, my problem is building. But I'm excited with the Porta Fort.
Yes.
I can't wait to play now with I haven't played yet with the Porta Fort. But I think once I get the Porta Fort, man, I feel like that could take me over the top. Now, my son he's out there playing Fortnite right now. He probably has 60 solo wins. Like, he's really good. But he hates the Porta Fort. He feels like it is handicapping people like myself who can't build. Like, my building is so slow. By the time I put that third wall around myself, somebody done snipe me right now. Like, I'm terrible. I'm terrible at building. I'm good at shooting. I can shoot long range. I can shoot with snipers, but the building, nah, I'm bad, and that's where I lose most of my games because everybody is on higher ground.
Shop, don't feel bad. Your boy Xpert has 0 solo wins in Fortnite. So you're not the only one. And my problem is I can't build either. My teenage son sits in the living room and yells at me, "Hurry up and build something. No, you got to put this up first." And I can't get it. I'd rather go hide in the house somewhere. Wait for you to walk through the door and let me shotgun you in the face. Because I can't build.
It's terrifying.
The game is so much fun.
It's so much fun.
But the game is just so much fun to play. As frustrating as I get dying, when you get in that top 10 and you start getting antsy because you're like, "Ooh, this may be my first win," and then you finish third or fourth. Man, I finished second several times, and it's frustrating. But then as soon as I get back to the lobby, I'm like, okay, gotta go again. Gotta pick a different route. Maybe if I'd have gone a different route. But I love the Porta Fort because it helps me because I just got to throw something down on the ground and now I'm taken care of. Yeah. But I can see where that would frustrate a real Fortnite player.
Yeah.
Okay, Shop. We got to get a W. You and I got to find a Fortnite W somewhere in solos.
Let's do it.
So hashtag get shop a Fortnite win is going to start trending on Twitter. We got to find a way to get us a W. Listen, as soon as I get a W in Fortnite, Twitter is going to blow up because I'm going to tweet it on every account I got. It's going to be crazy. But
all right, so that's what we need to do. We need a challenge. Whoever gets the solo win first, the other person has to, all day that day, tell the other person how better they are at Fortnite than them.
I'm in.
All right. I mean, that's it.
Oh man, that's gonna be rough. I feel I'm gonna be tweeting quite a bit. Now it's truly pressure. I'm gonna have to clear the living room. Usually my son watches and he makes me nervous because he'd be like, "Go right." Oh, you didn't see him run over the hill. It's frustrating.
That's the other thing is, my son can see people running, and he's
crazy.
Like, "You didn't see that guy?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Somebody's shooting you. Build a wall. Build a wall." Man, building steps and ceilings over nothing. Like, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, guys, that's been Xpert's Corner. We're going to let Shop get out of here, but, man, I just wanted to say, man, I appreciate you jumping on. Huge respect for what you're doing for the CFM community. Do you have anything for the guys that are going to tune into the show before we get out of here?
Hey, check me out on Twitter at ShopMaster. As always, you can hit me up there. Make sure you follow me on Twitch at ShopMaster TV. And I look forward to bringing a whole bunch of CFM news to you guys very soon. So you probably won't hear anything until EA Play. But I'm pretty sure once EA Play comes around in June, that's when I'm going to be able to spill some of the beans about Madden 19 and specifically CFM.
No doubt. And guys, make sure y'all tune into the DML Network because we will be at EA Play in force. We have, I think, 8 or 9 guys from the DML Network going to EA Play. Nice. All right, I said I was going to let you get out of here, but one more question. Washington Wizards, what do they do in the playoffs?
Man, so I'm a very optimistic person, but man, my Wizards have been terrible all year. They've been Jekyll and Hyde, and I wanted them to face the Celtics. Like, I felt like we could beat the Celtics, and although we split against Toronto, I just don't think that we have enough to beat Toronto. I think we will take them to 6 games, and I'm going to Game 4, so I hope Game 4 is not a sweep. I hope it's not a closeout for Toronto, or I'm gonna be upset. But I think the Wizards have a chance. But I don't. If I had to bet my house on it or something, I would say Toronto in 6. Unfortunately.
All right, guys. That's your boy Shop, diehard Wizard fan. We appreciate you jumping on. I'll let you get out of here, and we'll go to the last segment. It's your boy Xpert's Thoughts, and I'm gonna start right there with the NBA playoffs, guys. While I don't think the Wizards are going to get swept, I do think Toronto beats the Wizards. But coming out of the East, my surprise team is the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, my son is in the other room upset right now because he is a diehard LeBron James fan and he thinks LeBron will make the finals again. But I'm picking the 76ers. And in the West, I'm going with the Houston Rockets. James Harden finally gets it done. He finally plays well in the playoffs and reaches those finals. And they actually beat the 76ers in the NBA Finals. Houston will host the Davey O'Brien Trophy. One last thing for Xpert's Thoughts. The NFL Draft is here in a couple of weeks. And as a diehard Cowboy fan, I got some horrible news today. They let Dez Bryant, my favorite wide receiver on the team, go. But I want to say something. Jason Garrett, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, please do not draft a wide receiver at 19. We need us a linebacker to replace Anthony Hitchens or even replace Sean Lee, as hurt as he gets. But those are Xpert's Thoughts. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and make sure you tune into the DML Network as we will be your one-stop shop for all things EA Play. It's your boy Xpert, and this is Xpert's Corner. I'm out.